Hey everybody, it's Dr. Who back with part two of our late breaking news that Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker are leaving the Tardis. So now this is time for my speculation and ideas, but here's what's exciting about a regeneration year, which is coming up possibly in 2022. I mean, we have to wait almost a year for that, but is all the stuff that's going to be coming in 2022. We know there's going to have to be the presentation of a new doctor, the rumors that come in, the laying of bets, which happens every time there's a new doctor. I'm sure Chris Marshall will be on that list again. Um, so there's going to be, it's always fun when we have, that's the great thing about Doctor Who is there's always a new doctor. And usually if it's a different, obviously with a different showrunner, there's going to be a whole different TARDIS, a whole different take, a whole different look. The questions will begin. Will the next doctor be a female again? Will they be a person of ethnicity? Will they be a different skin tone? I mean, will they be an alien? So there's all these different questions that start to play out in our heads. So we know that Jodie Whittaker essentially is going to get a Doctor Who special, as they said. It's a Doctor Who special to remember, which will be at some point in the fall of 2022. So we know we're going to get 6 episodes this year, 2 episodes next year, and then the big motion picture is what they're saying, feature length Doctor Who. Which, hey, maybe by that point, theaters and everything will get back to normal, and they'll do it again in theaters like Fathom Events did for so many of Peter Capaldi's specials. But it's always fun because it's trying to think about who the new Doctor can be. My guess, if I had to think about this and offer my guess really, would be that I feel that they may roll with another female Doctor. This female doctor is now, of course, if it were me, I would love to see Joe Martin come back and somehow do some kind of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, back in time where we can explore what it was that Joe Martin did as the Doctor and why she had to run back. That's the thing about this series is there are a lot of loose ends that are going to have to be tied up between now and 2022. And it could be that they may do just like I forgot his name. What they did with the Time War. Sorry, the Time War from Russell T's time all the way through Steve Moffat. It's always been brought up, but it wasn't really resolved until the 50th. So maybe this whole thing of the Timeless Child might be that big, feature length episode. Is her going back in time to Gallifrey when all this was going on. It could mean, the thing is this, and at least if I was a showrunner and I was leaving, I would do what I could to get my ideas in there. So we know Steve Moffat did that with Peter Capaldi's tenure. He definitely wanted to do things like, bringing in the first Doctor and the 12th Doctor meeting. So we may get all of that answered in the autumn 2022 special. So we're going to have to see. That's what I'm saying is there's a lot of exciting things that are coming up. What kind of TARDIS is it going to be? Are we going to go back to a more technological TARDIS, not so much a TARDIS that looks like a crystal shop? Or are we going to have a TARDIS that is, more steampunky and maybe looking more to what the 8th Doctor had, which I would love if they went back to the sort of the H.G. Wells 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea-esque type of TARDIS. What kind of outfits are they going to wear? So every time we have a new regeneration, it's kind of like that whole feeling of freshness. And I think that's the important part that we as fans of Doctor Who have to take into account is that, it's new. It's going to be fresh. It's, a new look, a new style, the theme opening, So these are the things that really excite me every time I see. And, I've got to say, even with Peter Capaldi regenerating, as upset as I was, because he is still my Doctor, and I really loved him as the Doctor. When it was announced that it was going to be Jodie Whittaker, I really looked forward to it. I thought it'd be something new and fresh, and I didn't want to make the same mistake that I made when David Tennant left, because again, David Tennant is another one of my favorite Doctors, and I did not want him to go. Sorry, no pun intended on that one, but I didn't want him to go, and I was very upset at Matt Smith, and it took me 10 episodes in to accept Matt Smith as a Doctor. So I was kicking and screaming the whole way. But then when Vincent and the Doctor aired, I was like, okay, yeah, he's the Doctor. So, it's the same thing with Jodie. I was like, I didn't want to be upset and say, oh, well, she's not my Doctor and blah, blah, blah. So I gave it a go. And, again, I enjoyed some of the stories and I really did enjoy, for example, Rosa was a great story. The second season had some more fun stories. And now her third season, which is, admittedly, it looks like it's going to be 6 episodes. And obviously, as we have more information, I will update. But it's going to be 6 episodes, and then 2 episodes in 2022, and then that major special in the autumn of 2022. So again, new sonic screwdriver, new cosplay opportunities. Now we also have to think about the fact that what will happen in 2023. My hope, I don't want to guess this, but my hope will be that there will be a new Doctor Who series, okay, and maybe a special, like 50th anniversary, or it kicks off with an anniversary special, the new Doctor, and as always, we want to see old Doctors come back. Will Chris Eccleston come back? Well, he did mention something about coming back for the 60th, but I think he was more kind of kidding and joking around. I don't know if Peter Capaldi will be ready to step back into the reins of the Doctor. He has mentioned that he did not want to come back, at least for a while, because it was something he did and finished. And I don't know. Sometimes I think that maybe the BBC might not have been kind to him. I feel that maybe he was probably pushed off out of the show, and that's just my own psychic feeling. I don't know. I could be wrong. And, of course, David Tennant and Matt Smith. That would make for a cool show, and, of course, Jodie Whittaker. Because it's weird that you are regenerating the year before the 60th anniversary. Now, we didn't really do anything. We had the 50th anniversary. Will there be anything about the 60th? Sometimes it's the big numbers. It's the 50. Maybe it won't be until the 100th that, we get something else. But a lot of people are talking about the 60th already. So, I don't know. So I'm just hoping it's not just a special in 2023 with a whole new episode or new series in 2024. So my guess and hope is that for 2023, there will be a new series that will premiere in the fall of 2023. Oh, I'm doing like a prediction here. Yes, this is my prediction. 2023, starting off or kicking off with a 60th anniversary special, which kicks the new Doctor's tenure and bringing back many of the new Doctors, or maybe coaching him on how to be the new Doctor. Will it be a he or she? I don't know. But, for 60th, it's going to have to be something cool and exciting. So it is going to be fun. I know, like I said, it was going to be sad for a lot of people, but hopefully it will be fun. And we can all enjoy this. And that's what we love about our show. It's new, it's fresh, and we'll see what it brings. So until we have more, maybe there'll be a part 3 if I can think of anything else to talk about. But if not, until next time.